It's October 21st. It hasn't really snowed. I mean, we've had some hail stick, but decided to do a little trail along Basher. Because once the snow gets out here, I ain't doing this no more, but it's not here yet, so I can do it. Just doing a scan of it. We're gonna go down Basher, through back towards Prospect, get to that bridge over there back in the valley somewhere. And then just wait at that bridge, we're gonna take a little break, loop around, come back. So hopefully it'll only be about two and a half hours. And we got about 2.5 hours until about 7:30 when we don't have light. So it's just above 40 degrees, but Alaska, hey, still shorts weather. So this is awesome. We're at the first little bridge crossing. It's dry, but it's wet. And there's a marker to split the trail to Prospect, Wolverine Peak, and Near Point. So we are going this way, which will take us to Prospect. That will take us to Near Point, Wolverine, split to Wolverine, Near Point. Now we're going this way. And this is a really enjoyable hike. I mean, my mood's good, I'm singing. This is why I do this stuff. And again, it's gonna suck when it's wintertime because yeah, gear up and snow trail. No, I'm good. But right now, this is great. Got about 1.2 miles and we're still heading towards Prospect. We're still not the switchbacks yet, but we can see the water and hear it. And we haven't been on this trail in a long time. Honestly, we did a loop and I think we started at this side of the road, Boviak, and came to Prospect without knowing it was Prospect. Took this trail back around to Basher, realized we were at F and Basher and had to walk the road to the Boviak trail. And that was like, I want to say July. Yeah. And it's yeah, the end of October right now. So we really haven't been on this particular trail in that many months. So it kind of feels like a new experience and it's sights to see, things to take in. Still not cold. I mean, seriously, I wish I could take my hoodie off for a while. And I could, but then I'd probably get cold. So I'm at a decent balance, but definitely still shorts for me. This little brook right here was not this inundated with water. It is just gushing. We've had a bit of a wet fall, you could say. And I don't know, I'm just stoked to see this because it's totally a different style of terrain to traverse all summer, you know, melt, dryness, everything in bloom, everything decomposing. And now, I guess the wet before the freeze, literally. This is so cool to me. This is like where I get my, I don't know, connection to something better in life and peace of mind, man. We just came from that trail marker and that goes to Wolverine and Near Point if you want to take that way because you're closer to Prospect. Also, that would be a long ass way to, I don't know, it might connect to Willowall, I'm not certain. But here's the bridge we're trying to get to in all its glory. And we're here super like soon. It's only 5:47. I thought it was going to be longer, but I didn't even know how far it was. I just wanted to go hiking. So this is gushing with water. We sat at that log before and had a break. This river was not roaring like this at all during the summer we had seen. We had a very dry summer in Alaska this year. And then sit down, take a little breaky, see what's what. So we looked at all trails and yeah, these are the same switchbacks that go to Willowall or Wolverine or Near. And we can go to the second marker point and cross back to Basher. So instead of doing a complete backtrack, we were doing a little zigzag loop around. And there's one part of that trail that we haven't went on, I think, but the one time in July. So that will be like a new trail again, which is exciting. And I also like the familiarity of the trails that we've been on a couple times. Even Willowall had familiar spots, which was cool since we did it once in like Silent Hill Haze. Yeah. So going up the switchbacks right now. That's I think downtown still, right? Yeah, I see a flashing dot, maybe not. But I'm more excited about going this way than switching back. Out of breath, we were jogging. Here's where the trail splits, coming up the zigzag. Continuing to my right here will take you to the Middle Fork Loop, which we did Willow Wall last time and connected from the other side of Middle Fork. Went the first time adding like almost 3 more miles for no reason. And this will take us to Wolverine Bowl, cross off to Near Point, and connect back to Basher Trailhead. So I notice now it's been crunchy and covered in white. It is winter time on this section of the trail, definitely. And you can tell it's a less popular connect through right now because the other trails were well worn with all the snow put back into mud. So this is cool. You know, you can definitely tell by trails what are traversed less and off the beaten path, so to speak. And I think you get to see things people don't, and that's just awesome. So it came to the split, and I realized this is a steep start of Wolverine Peak, and I start freaking out. I'm like, this is where it starts. This is where it gets steep, because that sucks, but it is rewarding. So we've been here numerous times recently, actually, and so again, Wolverine, where we came from, Prospect Zigzag, that goes to Near Point, and we're going back to Basher. And like, I had no knowledge of any of this before June 2nd. We're back at where the trail goes directly back to Basher. That way to Prospect, and this way from either Wolverine or going to Near Point. We've done what? 3.4 miles in 2:10?
Yeah, 2 hours.
2 hours and 10 seconds, or 2 minutes and 10 seconds, which means we're just lightning fast, like Sci Guy. Anyways, so we're gonna go this way. And I probably want to be laughing my butt off right now at that joke, but yeah, composure time. So we're hiking, we're not slipping. This is that dry little stream bed, and we got to go up this. Not a bitch of a hill, but it was when we first started this. I remember I probably, and Crystal's leg was all messed up, and I was just like breathing like I was carrying bricks, and you know, it's nothing now. This is like whatever. This view we've seen a lot of times. So it's like the ending view of this Basher Trail. And we've done, I don't remember, 4 miles just about. It'll be over 4 miles when we get to the car, just barely. And 2.5 hours, I believe. Yep. That's all of Anchorage with the lights on, and it is just 7:19 about. And this is the last video of this hike, but it's still warm to me, and I'm just gonna keep hiking until the snow gets too much, and then it will be miserable, because it is a lot different experience when it's cold. And I don't have the right gear, but I just am not really keen.
41 degrees currently.
Yeah, it's still 41 degrees, which again to me is like ideal weather, because you heat up doing physical activity, obviously, but I'm not sweating and I'm not dying, so it's awesome. That was a good hike, good day for it. October 21st, did a little loop around Basher, Prospects, back up towards the split to Wolverine and Near Point, and back up to Basher again. We're back. It's 4.31 miles, and how long?
2 hours and 45 minutes.
2 hours, 45 minutes total. It was a very leisurely walk and sightseeing, so the time wasn't the best, but definitely had a great time hiking.